Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of September 9th. This is for Sagittarius. We are in Virgo season, and the biggest energy affecting everybody is the fact that we are in between two eclipses. We had one on the weekend in Pisces, and we've got one at the end of Virgo season in Virgo. And so that is affecting all of us regardless of our elements, our signs. So we will see how it goes. For me, it hasn't been that bad. It's been very dreamy because it's Pisces. So hopefully it's going okay for you too. Alrighty, so we have Death Valley. Death Valley. And so I am resilient. There is hope. There can be success through hardship. So that's how you're taking it. And you can literally see the moon in your card. So you are definitely feeling it. But it's telling you that even if you're feeling the effects of, things not working out in this moment, note that, like, I said, we're coming out of this full moon or this eclipse moment in a few weeks, basically the rest of the season. So if you're feeling the hardships of this moment, just keep working through it. Just keep working through it. As long as you have hope. Never give up hope in general. But yeah, if you feel like things are just hard right now, have the faith that you will get through it. Delphi, I receive divine messages constantly and clearly. I look for the truth in any situation. I know myself. Power comes from the inside out. So the situation is causing you to have to go within because the outside world right now is looking cloudy and chaotic on a lot of levels. And so Sagittarius, it's asking you here now to really you gotta tune out shit happening in the outside world because it's not an honest way to look at things. Like, you have to listen internally for the deeper messages, and I would suggest that it will require you, because I told this to at least one of the other fire signs, tuning out the outside world is key at this time because literally we are bombarded every day with overstimulation on purpose. The news is meant to be overstimulating. Like, you have a phone that is constantly dinging for no fucking reason because it is spam like 80% of the fucking time this time. The world, it's so garbage. And so you need to just put that phone on silent, on airplane mode, and sit quietly, even if it's for a minute. Even if it's just a minute of you tuning out the fucking world. That's what you need. You need to just tune out stuff so that you can hear your own internal voices. Because, yeah. Obsidian walls, Yellowstone. I am protected. I am able to protect. I am reliably able to rid myself of negative energy. And so, yeah, things are feeling heavy in any way, shape, or form. You have to be able to, hold your boundaries for yourself, for your own protection. And then, yeah, if things just aren't working out, you might have to be the one to deliver the news, like, hey, this isn't working out. Or, I don't want to say you're going to fire anybody, but you might. But whatever you need to do to protect your space, it might be like putting on new block features on your TV or phone, whatever that means. But that's how you're going to protect yourself. See, being very digital spaced, which is weird. That's fine. Uluru. I have power and it is real. I create my own destiny. I carry the greatness of my ancestors in my body and soul. That is the lesson for you, is that of Uluru, which is that power comes from within you. That you know, while the outside world is doing all of its shit, you are able to hold intact strongly yourself. And that you have the greatness of like ancestral support. So know that, I mean, it could even literally be like parents and grandparents helping you out at this time. But it is just saying that, like, you know, we are the result of thousands of people meeting over time to create us specifically. And so feel that power within you to, you know, be the best version of you, be the best version of anybody from your bloodline possible. And you have the creative liberty and freedom of this moment to do with that whatever you want. Yeah, that is what I have for you through that spread. But I have this other deck from one of my Virgo friends. I think he gave it to me like at the beginning of this year. I think that's when he gave it to me. But it's the crystal reading cards deck. And so I'm also going to give you a crystal. And so you can take the healing energy of this card as it is, but know that connecting to, if you have the ability to, connect to these crystals in the physical world, they can be helpful to you for this week as we're going through this eclipse moment. So let's see. Nope, it's not that. Ruby. Ruby, it says shine. Yeah. And so I usually have ruby. I think this might be like a ruby in zirconite on me. But it's good for grounding. Ruby's good for grounding, but it's also good for that heart energy. So really connecting to you know, your true core love. It's not about outside external, it's about you radiating that pure love out of yourself, self-acceptance, self-love. That is what I have for you, Sagittarius. Enjoy this eclipse moment. You, I think, might have had one of the hardest readings that I've had so far, but we'll see how it worked out for you next week. Bye.